just after 8 Eastern. I want you to get in here and feel comfortable. We're going to start with an intro with Emoji J in just a moment. I have a great show lined up for you. This is our 129th show. So I want you to feel comfortable in here, relax, get to know each other, spam the chat with butterflies if you don't know what to do, or just sit back and enjoy the show. If you have a show yourself or you have streaming events coming up, you're welcome to put those in the chat, you know, every now and then. Also, please spam the guest emojis. Tonight I have 2 guests. We have amazing Good Girl Gone Bad and She Shape Shifters. So I want you to get to know these amazing women. They are streamers and so much more. They're on their road to top badge, and they are just doing amazing things here on the Meet app. The Meet Me app. Hi. Happy Wednesday night. All right. I'm going to let Emoji J come in and do the intro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big air hugs, everybody. 40 viewers, let's do it. All right, Emoji J, you take it away. I'm going to do some notes here. Y'all, this is Emoji J with our intro for the Living and Loving show every Wednesday at 8.
I'll put up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light.
Thank you, Emoji J. Are we good to do it at the outro as well? My Emoji J, around 57-ish, 8:57. Welcome to the show, Living and Loving with Triple L. Hi, I'm your host. Welcome in. I am Triple. I am Live, Love, and Laugh 2110. Thank you so much for all the gifts in advance. Thank you for being a part of the show. Please favorite the guests, favorite the gifters, spam the chat with your emojis. Let people know when you go live. This is a wonderful stream to get some good vibrations from great people who also stream, view, gift, and support each other here on the Meet app. I have been featured as a show host for 2.5 years. Very proud for that. And all right, are my guests in the building? We're gonna get started with some of the content. If you can't tell, it's spring break. And well, this mom is momming all the time. Behind the scenes, off camera, on camera, all the time, 24/7, solo mama over here. So spring break is not a vacation for this mom. I don't know about you, but it's not for me. But we're here. I made it. You made it. Andrew's here. For sure is here. Born to be a Mermaid is here. Drewski's here. Emoji J is here. Who else is in the building? Let me know. I've got Kitty's favorite alien in the building. Ted Zip is in the building. Thank you for the gifts. You guys, is my She Shapeshifters in the building? If you know her, could you send her a note? And my amazing Good Girl Gone Bad, my 2 guests, please let me know when they enter the chat. Okay, All right, today is April 3rd, 2024. This is season 11, episode 5, and we have been featured for 132 weeks as the Living and Loving Show with Triple. And this is our 129th show. Welcome in, everyone. It's April. Can you believe it? We made it to April. Kind of wild, right? We had a pretty busy first quarter of this year. Will we make it past the solar eclipse next Monday? I don't know. Put it in the chat. What do you think? If you think so, if you think we got this, put some butterflies. If you think we don't, put whatever you want. It's pretty wild right now in history, isn't it? Okay. It is also Mercury retrograde. Have you noticed a little miscommunication with your people? Have you noticed a little tech challenges here and there? Well, you might look into Mercury retrograde. It happens multiple times a year. And during that time, I would encourage you not to expect no delays. So if you're going somewhere, expect delays. If you are trying to communicate, slow it down, be clearly and effectively communicating with your loved ones and peers. Also, don't sign any contracts in the next few weeks. It is a time to really refresh, rewind, revisit things from the past. Don't be surprised if that ex that you've been thinking about is also thinking about you and might send you a little text, note, maybe show up to see you in your stream. Yes, Mercury retrograde does all of those things. I'll explore more of that with you after the show. All right. Now, we meet here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. That's our new show time here on the Meet app. Who's new to the show? If you could just say, yes, I'm new in the chat. Tell me if you're new. Okay, Born to be a Mermaid. Thank you. Thank you for keeping the chat alive. So things we do in here to support each other. We are positive and uplifting. We spam each other's emojis. So spam some mermaids for the mermaid. Spam some butterflies for Triple. Spam some mics and kissy face for my good girl gone bad. She's my first guest. Is she in the building? Some of my people that are VIPs can come in stealth mode, and I don't know if they're in here. She is also a guest tonight. She Shapeshifter on her way to top badge, and her emojis are the red heart. So if you have some of those emojis in your emoji keyboard, you do, go ahead and spam those. All right. Thank you for the faves. Yes, we favored each other. Favorite people in the chat. Favorite the gifters. And get in here and get some good vibrations. We are the Good Vibe Tribe here, and we have been here for 4 years officially. Last week was my 4-year streamiversary, and I am a top badge. Hi, welcome in. Hello, hello. Let's see who we have. Kitty's assistant, I think. Okay. Yes, it's my girl. Okay, we got good girl gone bad. I got to bounce her up. Okay, that is my first guest. So just relax, girl. You're not on yet. Okay, so every show, we do 3 things. We do triple the things. We talk about healthy living tips. We talk about a loving affirmation, and we tell some jokes. Okay, now this week, I want you to be splendid. Your healthy living tip, don't mind. I don't even know what's on this. Okay. It's probably some food from my kiddos. Okay. Splendid. Be splendid. Okay. And splendid means be marvelous, beautiful, magnificent, outrageously you. Okay. I want you to focus on the I. I want you to lean into being splendid or Splenda. Sure. We can go with that. Be sweet, sassy, and fun. But regardless of how you identify yourself, I want you to be splendid as you move through this week. I want you to tap into your magnificent energy or equal. Not the, oh my gosh. You guys have me thinking of all the sugar substitutes now. Former Starbucks manager. Hi, how you doing? Okay. Anyhow, I go with honey. But yes, thank you for being active in the chat, you guys. That makes it a lot more fun. We have 108 viewers. I'm going to send out a little date box blast. If you could send a blast and tell people where you are, I'd be so very grateful. Shout out to being 645 all time. Yes, we're in the top 700. Okay, let's go. Thank you for all the faves. We're approaching 32,000, so yay. Shout out to y'all for all that. We got 112 viewers in the chat. Thank you for being here. Welcome into the Living and Loving Show. I'm your host, Triple. We have 2 guests lined up for you tonight to hear their journeys in life and in love as streamers. Okay. Now, our loving affirmation of this week is, I trust that life wants the best for me. So no matter what you're going through, whether it is easy and fun, light or heavy, challenging or really hard, life wants the best for you. So as you move through this week, I want you to pay attention to how your life is unfolding. Notice how life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, as my heart in the back falls off. So with the weather changes in this climate that we are all living in, the humidity shifts things, and then things don't stick the way they should in the house, and you know what I mean? Who knows? Who's having some climate changes around their parts? I bet everyone is. Okay, so yeah, a shout out to us humans making it, all right, through all this stuff. Okay, so again, your loving affirmation for this week is, I trust that life wants the best for me. So again, no matter where you are in your journey, life loves you. Life is encouraging you and wants the best for you. So if you're getting a different kind of message in your internal dialogue, that isn't universal love. That's not your life force. That is a different type of energy, and we can talk about that more after the show. All right. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. 124 viewers. We are going to get ready to have our first guest interview of tonight. She goes by the name of Good Girl Gone Bad. I can't wait to hear more about how she chose that name as her streamer name. Her emojis are the mic and the kissy lips. So if you could find that in your emoji chat, find that microphone and the kissy lips. Those are her emojis. That way you can spam them during her interview, just so she knows you're listening to her and you are hearing what she has to say. Also, give her a favorite. If you have gifts to share, please do that. Here's my girl. I see my second guest. She for Top Bad. She Shapeshifters. Triple S in the building. I see you, Queen. All right. We got both my guests. Look at this. What a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. All right. Are we ready? Who's ready? Let's spam some mics and hearts for my first guest, Good Girl Gone Bad. Now, she is also, I believe, a vocalist. She's a part of the, are you also a part of the MSL family? I know my she is, which Music Saves Lives family. But if not, you can let me know. When you're ready, my dear, request the guest box. And if it has any challenges, let me know and I will see what I can do to fix it. Savage, thank you for being here and thank you so much for the gifts. There she is. All right. Now she has a name change, but I love her picture. Look, she's got our flyer up tonight. All right. She has an auction in just a couple days. Get in here, y'all, and favorite this queen and let's learn about her journey in life and love as an amazing streamer here on the Meet app. Meet me up. Why do I keep saying meet? Mercury retrograde. Hi. Welcome. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Yeah,
Hi.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Great. I can now. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Hi, Eddie.
Eddie's in the building.
I see. There's Swiper, little Swiper. That's my brother. What's up?
Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome in. You guys spam those emojis, the kissy lips, the microphone. Those are her emojis. You can really spam anything kind and supportive. Get in here and network with each other, okay, while we listen to this queen tell us about her journey. Yes, the kissies. Let me make sure I bouncer you up as well. Okay, so talk to me. Yes. Tell me about how you became a streamer. What brought you to the Meet Me Up and how did you start streaming? And just fill us in your journey.
It's been a pretty lengthy journey for me, really up and down. I actually started in February 2020 as a gifter. I primarily gifted. I probably shot against a bunch of top badges that were not very happy with me, but they all knew I would snipe on everybody. I didn't have a face on the app yet. And then a very close friend and another like relative had said, you should be streaming, you should be on because you have a really great personality. You have a really good way of like engaging and talking to people. So you should stream. And I tried it. Come to find out, my first date box opening, I met Blake Premier, who's now Top Badge. He was the first guy in my box. So we like ultimately like became very good friends from that, and I was able to like join him on his streams and singing. That's when I started using this platform to sing. And then from there, I just continued and continued. I later in 2020 during COVID, when everything shut down, this was like my primary like social networking. So I was only able to like communicate with people via, you know, email, text, social media. And then I got pregnant and I ended up getting off of the app for a few months, about 6 months. Yeah.
Blessings to you and your little one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we call her the Meet Me baby. So I'm going to hit up Meet Me for that. So it's been a really amazing, emotional, tear-jerking, sometimes happy, sometimes sad, like journey. But I love being on the app. I've also started singing last year professionally in the studio. I wrote a song in 2020 during COVID, and was able to connect and link up with some streamers on here that are also, you know, artists, and create some music. My dad had passed away in 2022. So when he passed, that was my goal, to record something by the anniversary of his death. And then I did. And so I recorded my first song in January 2023 and began to do a lot of different networking on here. The app is a great place to like get involved with other artists. My brother, he's actually managing and promoting me right now. So I do like events all over the place here in the Bay Area. And we set up like to do performances, and now we're networking with other artists. So it just helps, you know, when you want to collab and do music, you can find singers, rappers, you know, musicians like guitarists and pianists, like anybody on here. So this journey's been amazing. It's definitely opened up a wide range of doors for me.
That's amazing journey. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just to recap, you had a lot happen in the last few years.
I did.
You found the app,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then we got all shut down, right? You grew a beautiful little human. You left a little while, which many of us leave, you know, come and go because we have to for whatever the reasons are. Then you came back. You started into the singing more, lost your father. Now you're a professional singer and networking even more and growing as a streamer and a performer. But wow, that's just a few years, and look at all those huge changes.
Exactly.
Kudos to you. Kudos to you for getting through all those. Those are some really great things and some really hard things. What keeps you going live here on the Meet Me app? What keeps you checking in with folks besides the networking? Because absolutely agreed, it is a wonderful place to get to know others and creators, musically talented people. But what else keeps you here as a streamer on the app?
I will say the community that I've built around my life and my lifestyle, that's been a big piece of the puzzle that keeps me coming back, because I've had friends like say, like, when there's Meet Me drama, right? When stuff happens, like, hey, just take a break. And then I'll get a message from someone saying, I need you. Like, I need you here. And I come in to the app to find you. And I've had instances even where, because I have a very strong faith in God. I'm a Christian. So I've had people jump into my stream who've needed prayer, and like cancer patients, people struggling with, different types of things. And my stream and my people all know we'll stop what we're doing and we'll pray for them. Like, and, even with the fun, like we'll come in here and drink and joke and have a good time and play music. But in the seriousness of it, like the platform has been also meant for me to connect and re-inspire people who are like losing faith and losing hope. And I hope that that continues to allow others to build on each other from that. So I've got a really great community of friends that have supported me consistently, been like loving and encouraging when it comes to the music, following me. Playmaker actually, he came with us to LA when I went to one of my shows, and he actually helped me get dressed outside when I was trying to get dressed. There was no bathroom to get dressed in. So he's an amazing friend. That's why when he came in to do your show, I was like, oh, I have to be here to support him, because he's been very, very amazing and supportive in my journey as well. So I wanted to be there for him. But I've made some amazing friends on the app as well.
That is so awesome. And I love so much of what you say. I mean, you're very, I feel very authentic. You're authentically you. You don't seem afraid to be you and say what you mean and mean what you say. And we need streamers that are here for authentic connections, even virtually. Like you said, at one point, that's all we had, a lot of us, you know, and that definitely changed our lives, many of us, in many great ways, and maybe some not so great ways that some of us are still trying to come back to like real life after all that, right? But I'm, again, so proud of you. I mean, the networking, your successes in music, your community building, you give a place for people to come and vibe with music and good times, but it sounds like you also offer a place of, like you said, faith and connection, prayer warrior. Thank you for that, because we do, I mean, at any given time, many of us are going through so much, and you give them a place to come and be. And that means a lot to many of us. So thank you.
I want to also add that I've counted in the last 6 months, I've had almost 14 cancer patients in my stream. And that is not that's not a accident. There's a reason that they're coming in there. There's a reason why we're praying for them. There's a reason why. And so for me, like, I'm going to continue to do, whatever I need to do from wherever I am. Like, all of us are sinners, right? We're never going to, everybody's going to fall short, but there is always going to be a place where, light means darkness, and where are you going to stand? Where are you going to stand in the divide? Who are you going to stand for? So if I can stand there for my friends and people that I meet on here and support them in prayer, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? That's my ultimate goal in people.
Absolutely. And you're right. It's hitting us, the C word, the cancer, not the COVID, but the other C word is hitting us a lot younger and younger, many of us, myself included. And to go through that journey when you get a diagnosis it's not what people think. You think, until it's you or someone like immediately in your family that you have to help through that journey. So thank you for, again, giving a place for folks to come and have good energy and vibe out, but also to take it to a deeper level of connection when needed. And that, to me, is the epitome of a successful streamer, because you're navigating so much as when you go live, and that, especially as a performer, but you're able to do it all. And yay. So let's talk about, now, I do want to say, if I get too nosy, because sometimes I ask some questions and I don't want to make you say anything you don't want to say. So if I say something or ask something that's like we're just going to skip right over it. And you don't even have to acknowledge it. You can just be like, oh, by the way, did you see the, the stars? And I'll get the memo. So, but back to like love and babies and connections and dating and being as beautiful as you are, strong, smart, talented. I'm sure you get approached in every stream to either date or get to know someone more romantically or whatever. How do you navigate that? What does it look like for you? And also tell me a little bit about, that journey, because having a little one changes your whole world, right? Hi, JMB. Welcome in, everybody. This is the Living and Loving Show. I'm Triple L, and this is my guest, Good Girl Gone Bad. Auction coming up in a couple of days. Make sure you hit it with a fave, follow our social medias, and gift away to this queen in the box. Thank you.
So thank you for the roses. So for me, honestly, I've had some pretty significant struggles in the dating vicinity. I have made some pretty not great choices in my dating, I want to say counterparts. So at this moment, I try to kind of like let people show me who they are. And the reality is that like I have a very good friend, Don Heasy, just advises me. It's like everybody on the app is not who they are on the app. Like they're not, that's not them in the real life. Like you are genuine. You are that person. You're a sweet girl, but you're not everyone's like that. And I'm like, well, I'm wild and crazy. Everybody sees all of my, I don't have a poker face. So everybody sees my happy side, my sad side, my crazy side, where, you know, I got kids screaming in the background. I'm like, go in the room. You know, it's like, everyone knows, like, I don't really sugarcoat my life or pretend, but I'm single as single can be. I definitely don't have anyone that I'm like technically investing in right now, because I really am investing in myself. And I feel like if there's a person that's meant for me, God's going to bring us together. We're going to find each other. And whether it's on the app or off the app, you know, we're going to find a way, and it's going to happen. I also feel like I've done a lot of weight loss changes in the last year, almost 2 years, 2022. So that's been really a huge struggle. I'm going to tell you, because I was just sharing that with my friend yesterday. I'm like, I don't know who is actually interested in me because of me and who I am and who they knew me as before, or who's interested in me for the fact that I just lost 80 pounds. Like, oh, do they like me because I lost weight?
Let's go.
You know, it's like, I'm sorry, and no offense to all the men out here, but they take their time, right, in choosing and making a decision on a female. And so even when they see the right woman in front of them and they know that this woman has all the counterparts that they want, they're like, I don't know, I'm a little hesitant, I'm not sure, I don't want to make a decision right now. So by the time they've made a decision, I'm already like, I'm moving on to the next person, you know. It's like, so my job as, you know, just to preserve myself and my peace is like, I need to like know like who I am. And the reality is that whatever I want is more important than what they want. And I've always put everybody else first. I've always put everybody else's needs first and their timing first. So he's not ready, let me wait a couple months and see if he's ready. There's no more be-backs for me. Like if you didn't get it right the first time, you're not going to get a chance the second time or the third time or the fourth time. I was in a really bad domestic violence relationship for a few years. Went through a dependency court case and losing my kids and all that. So I'm very, 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 very triggered. Things like red flags immediately. Like if I hear somebody talk to me a certain way or something is you know, said to me that sounds like it's a little bit aggressive, I have a tendency to just like back off. Okay, that's a little bit too controlling for me. And it also helped me though, because now I'm able to see those you know, things in advance, like before they even happen, like anything like that occurs, you know what I mean? And I am very protective of myself now more than I was before, but it doesn't mean that I haven't fallen for, you know, stupid boys, sometimes I say. I actually wrote a song about a I'm not going to say the word because we're on a featured show, but it's an F boy. That was my last song that I wrote, actually. So I did a collaboration with Lit Queen. She's actually a streamer on here as well, and we recorded it in the studio. But it was also from again engaging in relationships that weren't so healthy at times, you know. So I definitely would say like my focus right now is me, self-healing, just rebuilding what was broken and the things that I lost, and building a circle of people around me that are strong and who will be able to like be resilient with me during like every trial, every hurdle, every, you know, everything, whether it's the good or the bad, you know what I mean? It makes you want to absolutely continue, you know, to keep going when you have like people that are in your corner, you know. So it makes it simple to just go, you know.
Sorry, I'm gonna housekeep for a second, Queen. Welcome in, everybody. This is the Living and Loving Show. I'm Triple L. My Reds, we don't have a lot of you, so if you can keep an eye on the chat, We keep it positive, uplifting, loving, and kind. If it's too not okay, we're just going to help them out of this stream, and I'll solve the challenge later. We being featured, definitely don't want to be rude to each other and my guests. So thank you so much in advance, my Reds. I appreciate you. All right, my dear, you again, you're first of all, you have like, you're just a very good speaker. You're very, like I said, authentic. You're real. You've got it all. Like, you say so much so succinctly, which shout out to you. That's, I'm sure, why you're such a successful streamer, writer, songwriter, performer, because you just told me, you know, you're focusing on self. You lost 80 pounds. So we're celebrating that success. You are back on your track to invest in you. I did hear you say, and just so you know, I was just keeping up with the chat, because I really like to support folks who have been survivors of DV, because it's such a hard journey. And those that know, whether you're male, female, or however in between, or identify yourself, if you've survived domestic violence in any capacity, even as a child, there's a lot to that. So, wow. And the fact that you survived not only that relationship, but also the journey with your children is huge. So I don't want to just skip over that. I heard what you said about if someone's too aggressive or too, you know, you see red flags quicker now. And that to me is a survival mechanism, and it's a smart move, right? Because if people show you really early who they are, believe them, right? So
I had a streamer that I talked to, and just in the first day, he's like, I don't like you not responding to me while you're on the app streaming. And I was like, okay, that we haven't even
like,
had exchange numbers for 24 hours. It's a little bit too much for me already. And 24 hours is too controlling. I'm good. But thank you. You know, I wish you the best. It's good. You know?
And I think that's important for folks. You know, I'm an elder streamer on here, right? Trying to keep up with these youngins. And that's definitely something I encourage people to do, is move slow. In this fast-paced world, love is one of those areas, in relationships, friendships too. Go slow. Anything being rushed, that's a big flag of no, thank you. No, thank you.
Right.
Now tell us about some upcoming events before I let you go for now, but I would hope you'll stay around for, you know, the show, so I can keep shouting you out and get you some more faves. But tell us about what are you looking forward to in your stream dream, like goals you're setting for yourself. Also, this event you have coming up in just 3 days, and anything else you want to let us know about, so we can make sure we connect with you in your streams.
Yes, awesome. I have some new things that I'm putting together. I really wanted to do a show featuring the most eloquent, most sophisticated, most like top male streamers, called Man Crush Mondays. So I put that show together, which starts next week. The first person is going to be none other than my brother, Little Swiper. He's an amazing streamer. I follow a lot of his strategies and how he engages and how he engages with his stream. He's amazing. So many people talk to me. They're like, your brother. I'm like, yeah, I know. I can't compete, but I can definitely learn. He's been doing it way longer than me, and he's amazing at it. I consider him a mentor, a coach, and a great leader for streamers. So for me, that was like, I was like, why don't we have something showcasing the guys? Like, we all bash the guys, right? Where it's like, oh, this guy, this streamer, he did this, he dated this girl, that girl, whatever. Can we like showcase these amazing men that are hidden in the streams? So I'm doing that. And then the next week will be Hoops, Top Badge. And then I have a number of other male streamers who contacted me asking to be on the show. And then I also used to do a show called Women's Wednesdays, which is focusing on women and women's topics. But we also will have like featured ladies on there that are able to come on. It's like a panel, kind of like, you know, a talk show. And share like their points of view on certain things. So next week is going to be like red flags, how to spot them, you know, and then each week we'll have a topic that's really important. So I wanted to find something to bring to the app that was going to be a little bit different than everybody else's stuff. I love people's shows. I've done multiple shows like with the music and singing and performing my songs and stuff like that. But I wanted somewhere where people could actually like featured shows, you can't really say some things, you know what I mean? Some things you have to hold back. And I'm not looking for it to be featured necessarily. I'm just looking for people to want to be there to listen and participate. It's, I think this is like the caliber of the level of where your show is amazing. But I think some people want to like drop the F-bomb here and there. They can't
me
do
too.
that, you know?
Me too, but not during this hour.
Exactly. So I would definitely like a place where we can be a little bit more crazy and a little wild about things, you know what I mean? So I'm excited for that to like roll out next week. And I have an auction on the 6th with and Frankie, I think it's on my photos, but it'll be at 11:05 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. And so I have all of those. Monday Man Crush Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesdays will be Women's Wednesdays. That will be also the same time,
9 p.m.
on Wednesday. And so, everybody is welcome to pull up. If it's Women's Wednesday or it's Man Crush Monday, men and women are all invited. You guys are all welcome to come and participate.
I love it. So Mondays at 9, Wednesdays at 9. I like things that are easy to remember. So I can remember that. You're featuring successful male streamers, the gems, the hidden gems on the app, the male and masculine energy. And then we're also doing that Wednesday women's panel type discussion where it sounds like we're going to have some hot topics. Speaking of hot, welcome in. I know I have a lot of people in here that come in weekly to visit me and tune in specifically for the show. So if you all are looking for some guest opportunities on a show that's for fun, but also for content, please favorite and follow your Instagram, right? Is the best way to network with you for your shows.
Yeah. Instagram is great. It's on my profile. I actually didn't realize it wasn't connected until yesterday. I was in Eddie's stream and I think Juju told me, she's like, it's not connected to your profile. So I connected it. Everybody can jump on, just click it and DM me if you guys are interested in being in either show. I do have a list of men already until April that have already like committed to do the show, which I was like, yay, everybody wants to be on it.
I love it. Congratulations. And that's awesome. And I'll send folks your way. And anytime I have a flyer, I always tag people if they have a social media so that people can network that way too. I think that's really, especially when you're doing a weekly show, you need, you're constantly looking for folks to showcase and feature. So yay. Congratulations on everything. It's Good Girl Gone Bad. Make sure you tap into her live streams. When are you going to be live next?
I will be live tonight. Probably late night. I usually do everything when kids are settled down and stuff like that. So you'll see me on a late night, usually most of the time. I apologize that if it doesn't, work with your schedule, but that's what I got. So
that's awesome. You're amazing. Keep shining bright, you all. Good Girl Gone Bad auction this week. Tap in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Blessings to you too, my dear. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. That was my first guest, Good Girl Gone Bad. Yes, shower her with some gifts. Get here, Don Easy in the building. Hi, everyone. I'm Triple. I'm your host, and we're here vibing on a Wednesday. My next guest is Shapeshifters. She's the Triple S. So I'd like you to spam some red hearts if you would. Sorry to kick you out, my queen. I'm behind on time. It's my fault, not yours, okay? It's spring break again, not a vacation for this mama. Spam those red hearts for my next guest. Please also spam those kissy lips and the microphone for my first guest. She's in here. She's under auction 4-6. You guys know how we do this. It's all a promo on here. We promo our events. We promo our top gifters, our favorites, our loved ones. You guys, we just change our name just to be silly and funny. So get in here and get to know each other. I am so grateful for all the gifts. Thank you to my top 3 right now. At this time, I am it's Kitty's favorite alien, which I guess is Little Swiper, and Don Heasy and Hot Mess, my girl. I'll say the A later, y'all. And Shadow and Crash Rescue. I see you, Savage. Thank you so much, you all, for all the gifts. I appreciate you. We are trying to hit our badge goals, Okay, moving right along. So now I have a fun little story for my next guest. Now she and I met, and pretty sure it was a random battle or she came in, I don't know, but we met, and she's a whole vibe. And not only is she a whole vibe, but she is really, really excelling here on the Me app. And I had the privilege of meeting her pretty early on, and I just liked her style. She's very strong. She's very independent. She's very beautiful, and she has a whole lot of skills. I'm going to let her tell you more about herself, but her name to me is the triple S. She is Shape Shifters with the 3 S's inside. This is she, and here she is. Yes, spam those hearts and welcome in She for Top Badge on the Living and Loving Show with Triple.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. Welcome. Look at the fire. Oh my God.
I had to.
I love it. And that's exactly
Yeah.
the kind of energy I was hoping we would do tonight, because you are so knowledgeable in so many things, especially tech and digital world. I want you to really embark on that journey too as we talk tonight, if you want to share stuff about
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Don't mind me because I wrote things down. I am not good at these things. So, yeah.
Welcome to the show. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for being here. And I'm so proud of you. You really have just flourished. I mean, you've hit all the goals. I see, I'm pretty sure you sent in the application for Top Badge, yes?
I did on Saturday. I finally, so the favorites, I had to get 5K favorites. I'm at 6K now. So my milli was behind. I didn't get my 5 milli till last Thursday. So I had my favorites way ahead.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. But look
So
at that.
I was-
snowballing. I mean, 5K now
Yeah.
6K, like that quick. And then the millies.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
there's
momentum.
Pengy. I have to do a shout out for Pengy down there because I'm dead to him.
Oh, good Lord.
He's part of our crew. So yeah.
This is the jokes part that I didn't get to tonight because again, spring break running behind. But I love that. She's dead to me
Yeah,
because the face,
yeah.
y'all. You get it? I love it. I love
I'm
the
dead.
jokes.
I'm dead. I have another one too that I wear. You want to see my new one?
Absolutely. Hi.
Right there.
Let
It's
me
me,
see.
but not. See?
Oh my. Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm. Very simple. It gets rid of
Perfect.
all my wrinkles. It's perfect.
I need that. I need that. It's gorgeous. You are gorgeous. And what makes you
Thank
even
you.
more beautiful, again, is your intelligence, your strength. From the get-go, when I met you, you had some questions for me, and I gave the answers that I
Lots.
did have. And
Yeah. I
love-
tried not to bug you too much because I tend to over ask.
No, and I appreciate it because I, like you, when I first started, was very curious of what is this? How do I do this?
Yeah.
And that's how we learn, right? And so I love that
Yeah.
about you. And again,
It's
just
overwhelming. It's overwhelming. And I've pushed myself past my limit. Like I pushed a lot to get to wherever I am now. I've pushed,
so
getting
tell
out
us
there
about when you started and kind of what did it
Yeah.
look like from the beginning till now? Give us kind of whatever you want to share, because it's a commitment. It's
It is.
dedication. And so tell us about that for you. What did that look like?
I had no idea what I was in for. I was bored one winter thinking, I'm bored. Well, and I decided to go on POF. That was my original account. And when I went on there, I thought, well, I don't really want to date anybody, but I just kind of want to talk to people because I'm bored. And I found the live streaming side. Wow, that was interesting. So then that all started. And then I was just roaming around. I like to watch other people's lives. And one day I came across, I don't even remember who it was, but somebody that had this crazy scene, something like what I'm doing here. And I looked at it and I thought, I need to learn how to do that. And that's what really kept me here and kept me going and just started the ball of ideas. Let's start a group. Let's start learning. Let's start pulling the network together. Let's start, it just started a whole big, huge thing for me. And now, I couldn't live without my new online friends, some which I talk to off app now. The main one that I met was Big Mac, who I'm with now. My first and only love on here. So, and that I did not expect to meet anybody. I did not really want to. I wasn't out there looking. I just wanted to talk to people. So, and
I can't wait to
yeah.
talk more about that because you know me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live well, love more,
Yeah.
laugh always. I love the love.
Yeah.
And you can share what you want, of course. Only what you
Yep.
want to share.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
you came in, you had questions, you got curious, you found that the tech side was something that interests you. You pursued it, and look at you now. I mean, you're using what the future of live streaming is. And if you haven't heard, y'all, OBS is a way, but it is the way of our platform here
Yes.
on the Meet Me app, but many apps is that
That's right.
broadcasting screen that you're able to use. So tell us
Yeah.
about your group and how do we connect with you to learn more? Do you have like a weekly class or something you offer for folks to join you? Journey?
We don't really have a lot set up just yet. We have our group where everybody goes into to learn stuff, but we want to open up an Instagram page for the entire group where we have 7 heads of our group now, as it's too big for me. So yeah, we're all going to have access to the Insta page, and we're gonna start bringing more people in there.
Great.
You know, you can connect with us just by typing in Shapeshifter. We're trying to get everybody. That's right. There's our little cute symbol there with the S's on the sides. Yep, our SSS. If you want to promote us, write as Shapeshifters in your name or SSS. Just reach out to anyone else. And if anybody wants to learn, we're there. I can connect you with someone that can get you set up, tell you what you need to have to set up, and help you with basically everything you need.
I love it. And I need
Yeah.
that. I need that. So
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure
over there to
you
help.
tag
Yeah.
me when you get that Instagram up, just
Definitely.
add me so
Yeah.
I can help promote it. And also I would like to tap into it.
Yes.
It's something I've been needing
Yes.
to do for a while, and it's time.
Yeah.
Time. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, this is my second guest of the night. This is Shapeshifters. She is going for top badge. She just hit her 5 milli last week. And she's at 6K phase. She's applied for top badge, and she's here tonight talking to us about live streaming, her journey. Sorry, one of my eyes, allergies are wild, and it just decides that it's gonna cry for me on one side. Anyway, so sorry.
Am I making you cry?
You're a little scary. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
No.
I
No,
can put on my
love
other
it.
face.
It's cute. Yes, she does.
Thank
that,
you,
guys.
Shaggy. Thank you. Shaggy's
They
another
have
one of
those
us.
hearts, the red hearts.
Yeah.
Get in here, favorite her Instagram. Also, other ways to network with you besides Instagram. Anything
Instagram
else?
is my main one. I do have Discord, which is She Shapeshifters. I do have a Snapchat. I think it's the same. She
Okay.
Shapeshifters. I do not do Facebook. I do check my DMs in here as well.
Okay.
Most of them, 90%, I delete. We know why, right?
Yes.
We know why. But if there's any legitimate questions coming through, I will answer them and bring them over to Insta. Insta and Discord are our 2 main sources of communicating with.
Okay. So Instagram and Discord, y'all. Also here, obviously, at
They're
Meet Me
both in
App.
my bio. Yeah.
Beautiful. And so now let's talk about the love.
Okay.
What I know you said you weren't looking for love and you came on here,
Yes.
and that's when we find it, right? When we're not looking.
That's right.
So rub off on me, okay? Give me some of that.
Okay.
Give me
Yeah.
some of that not looking
you go.
energy. But tell me, just tell me a little bit about the love story, because it really gives me hope when people do find love on the platform.
Yeah. Well, normally I wouldn't even, what's the right word I'm looking for? I wouldn't even bother, but I was, the Big Mac he found me, he started to befriend me, come around, pop in my stream here and there, try to chit chat. And I just kept, but he kept going. He seemed really honest and down to earth. So we started talking, and, I don't know. The one thing is, you watch, like for me, I watched for those red flags, and there was none. There was don't go after someone. Don't have someone come after you that's asking for money or asking you to, all the rest. It's not to do. Yeah, he was just a gentleman the whole way. I took my time. He accepted that. And here we are today. Like the one story I can share is how I knew he was interested in me. He says, he knew I lived beside a park. So he says, well, come out later and I'll be in my yellow sub parked in a little lake by the park. And so we used that yellow submarine as a pretend meeting place in our head before we met. And he'd just say, I'll meet you at the yellow submarine. And then we would go offline and talk. And that's how I knew he really liked me. Yeah. So.
That's super sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I also love that you're not sharing too much either. And that I think is really key to successful relationships.
Definitely.
In a public.
Yeah.
Right? Is keeping it.
Exactly. You don't want anything personal to get out there. Like I have people now, I guess, that I'm moving up on the game a little bit that come and say all kinds of stuff to try to mess up your whole life. So the less information they have.
Yes.
There we go again. Tangy.
I love it. And that's why I asked your emojis, because I love the S's and I didn't know where to find them.
Isn't it pretty?
It is beautiful. It almost looks to me like a butterfly. You know me, I love the butterfly.
It is.
It's just beautiful.
And you know what? When I had one of my scenes, I took that little thing, I made it white, and I put it on my head like a crown. So the little S's, because it looks like a mini crown, you can wrap it. So it's just a really nice way of designing the S's. Yeah.
Yes, and it's shape shifters, so it
has
exactly in the
three S's.
And I just
love
it. I love branding. I love logo. I love all of that. Before I let you go, and you don't have to go yet, but would you tell us things that are upcoming? Obviously, the top badge goal. I mean, we're cheering. I'm cheering you on big time. Also, other things coming up for you that you can shout out tonight so we can get you some support over there and get some new viewers. Not that you need it, but it would be fun to grow together, right, y'all?
It's always good to have. Yeah, so I applied for my top badge and I'm now writing the name, which I did not want to do, but I did it. What I normally do, I don't do shows. I don't really do a lot of anything. I get really shy to get out there. Thank you, Sharky. So what I do is I create games in my scene, and I go around to randoms and friends pages, and I post like a game playing. Some are gift giving, some are just trivia, some are hangman. The most recent one we came up with my mentor, let's just call him a shooting star, and my special shooting star. And anyway, so he came up with the idea of 9 videos in a tic-tac-toe board of me. So I did 3-minute videos in each square. Then I closed the scene and I put myself, my camera as I am right now, in one of those scenes, in one of those boxes. Yeah, I help a lot of people. Yeah, everyone I can. Anyway, then I come back on the scene and it says, where is she at the top? And at the bottom it says 3 guesses. So you have to guess which one I am, and I'm doing my hair in one or I'm doing whatever. And then so I have an R on one, a 3 on another. So you shout out whatever letter or number. I X it off if it's wrong. I have a big red X that goes in there. So at the end, I reveal where I am, and we either have a winner or we don't. So I try to do things like that because I don't do shows. So we're trying to think of new games to do and get me out there. And this is the first show I've done since, I don't even remember. I think I did one once before. I've done 1 auction. I won't do another one till next year. I don't want to overdo anything. I was asked to do more auctions, but I did not accept them. I'm still feeling myself, feeling my way around the app. So I don't really do a lot.
Keep shining bright and
let
me know if I can support you in any way. Tag
Thank
me.
you.
I'll re-promo for you.
Thank you.
I can write your top badge recommendation form for you.
Oh my God, can you really?
If they do that, yes. I know they do on Meet Me. I'd be happy to do that.
I have the form. I have the form ready. Yeah, that would be, oh my God, awesome. Thank you.
Be happy to do that for you. Love to do that for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations on everything again. It's
Thank you.
an honor to have known you at the very beginning and just see you.
Yeah,
thriving
right at the
and
beginning.
growing.
I was
And
so shy because you asked me to come in the box that time, and I came in, and then I glitched out, and I'm like, I'm never going back there.
that's live streaming, right? And you're a phenomenal woman. Okay, I know this
Thank
for
you.
sure, and we'll connect more and battle chat me anytime.
Yeah.
It is Battle Wednesday.
Okay, thank you.
But
Thank you.
you're doing so well in your battles too, and verses, and just getting, you're doing
Yeah.
the things, and you're doing it your way, and there's no other way to
Yes.
do it. So keep shining.
I try to do a bit of everything. I try to spread myself out doing everything.
I'm proud
except for
of
shows.
You. Yes, love on her.
Thank
y'all.
you, Pig Craig.
Shower her
Thank
with
you, thank
Jen.
you, thank you.
Will you be live tonight? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm going
All
on right away.
All
Yes,
right.
I'll be doing
Well,
my randoms, and thank you so much.
Thank you. She Shapeshifter. She
Thank
for top
you.
badge. Thank you, my
Thank
dear. Bye for now. Okay, I'm gonna go into the intro. Thank you, Emoji J, for being so amazing here on time and waiting patiently, y'all. Thank you for joining me for the 129th show. 132 weeks featured, Living and Loving with Triple L.
I'm
Hi.
fed up with changes. Come pick me up, cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light.
Thank you, Emoji J. You guys, if you don't have him favorite him. He changes his name every week just to make sure I'm thinking and challenging my brain. That is Emoji J. He created that amazing intro outro video for us, and I am so grateful for my show, Living and Loving. I'm your host,